Salutations, friends and strangers of the interwebs. Welcome. I am said Stevie, and today I'm going to be talking about this very impressive bad mammoth jamma right here, the Ari from Caelum Blade Designs. It's the prototype that I got in about a little over a week ago, and out of the I wasn't expecting it. Kind of showed up unannounced, forgetting that I had actually signed up for it, but wasn't expecting it, um, and kind of unpackaged it, not knowing what I was getting. And first impressions were good. I really liked it. Then, after spending a little bit of time with it, like literally, like within the first 10 minutes, I was like, I don't know. It's cool, but is it that great? Then I spent an entire weekend with it, in and out of pocket. Carried this as my primary knife. No, I didn't do any hard use with it, being that it's a prototype and it's being passed around. But I gotta say, I changed my tune. I love this knife. I think it's really, really fabulous. And it's definitely a full size knife that is, I'm looking, most of my knives are a little on the medium to smaller side. And I would say that this is definitely a full size knife. So, Caelum Blade Design. Have you heard of him? Are you following Kevin on Instagram? If you haven't, a little bit about Caelum Blade Designs. Caelum is Latin for sky. And as he said, the sky is the limit when it comes to design. I really like that philosophy on there. So who knows what else he's going to be coming up with. And then the Ari, it's named after his eldest son, which I think is really cool when designers do that. And it's also it's Latin or it's Norse and Icelandic for eagle. So cool meanings behind the name of the company and the design of the knife. Aesthetically, I think that it's gorgeous. Everything flows. I like the micarta inlay on there. Taking a closer look at this, I do have some specs now. You are looking at a 3.65 inch S90V drop point style blade with a nice flat grind on it. It has been bead blasted. You see the Caelum blade design logo on the show side pivot, and it's definitely a unique looking captured pivot. I'm really digging the look of that. This variant has a micarta inlay. This is black micarta. I'll go over the variants in a little bit. Moving along, full titanium scales, T8 hardware. No backspacer. It is open design here. Does have a titanium reversible pocket clip. And one of the changes, actually, that he mentioned is that this is going to come with a filler tab. And I believe that it's going to move to, he said it's going to move to two screws on the pocket clip. But as is, this goes in and out of pocket just fine. Like I said, I carried this all throughout the weekend, showed it off to a couple people, and had it in and out of pocket a few times. And then moving along, you see the micarta inlay on this side, a T8 on the pivot there. That's just some dirt, some schmutz, some pocket schmutz on there. And then one of the other changes is I believe he said that the inlay screw is going to be blacked out, so it's not as noticeable. No billboarding on the blade there. This is a frame lock that is riding on bearings. It's extremely smooth. Um, I gotta say, it's literally it wants to just as soon as you disengage, it wants to drop shut. Um, This is a front flipper and slot for deployment. Front flipper done absolutely great. Detint is dialed in. It's extremely snappy. Jimping is done really well on that. It just fires right out. I think he designed the front flipper absolutely perfect. Thumb for deployment, I can get it, but it's not always 100%. I definitely got to get down in it, but it does snap out just fine. Then again, look at it's very easy to access the lock bar on there, and it wants to drop straight to the nail, and then all on its own wants to just fall shut. And that's obviously due to the heavy, bigger size blade there. But really, man, it just fires out, no problem whatsoever. Ergos. This is a full size knife for sure. I don't have the overall length on this. However, it is. Well, let's just take a look here on my knife mat. We're going to be looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 overall. This the handle is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 inches long. So for someone that has extremely large hands like I do, this thing it feels so good in hand. No flipper tab in the way, no choil, but I can definitely choke up on this. That jimping from the front flipper definitely gives your thumb a good spot to lock into, and it's such a neutral design that um, it it feels extremely comfortable in hand. Um, I gotta say, a lot of knives have been feeling good, good ergos as of late, but this one is a little bit more my size, on the bigger side of definitely what I would carry. But I like this thing, man. I really like it. Um, QSP is the OEM on this, and QSP has been doing phenomenal work as of late, and I think they knocked it out of the park with this one. And kudos to Kevin for just having a really good, solid design. Again, the action on this thing is just boop. Look at that. It just I don't you don't even have to encourage it. It definitely just wants to, you know, it's kind of got that controlled hydraulic drop to it, similar to like an Arius. But yeah, so I said in my unboxing of this, um, someone's got to start making some knives that I don't like. Simply because I can't keep up with everything. Everyone's making such good knives. If I had to prioritize pre-orders coming up, which this one's going to be in September, mid-September-ish. And here's the other thing. Uh, this is only going to be 270 to 280 bucks, depending on what variant you get, which I'll go over here in a minute. And yeah, that's an expensive knife for sure. But man, this feels like such a premium knife. I gotta say, um, I really dig it. I really truly dig this knife. If I know I've said that a bunch already, but um, again, this is a knife that it really grew on me over the weekend. It's comfortable. I like the looks of it, and it's right up my alley. So the other thing I would say, and I kind of like the way they did this, is the problem for lefties with a lot of frame locks is they are lock bar sensitive, and you put any sort of pressure on that lock bar, and it makes it hard to fire out for the left-handed folks. Well, the way he did this inlay here is it kind of keeps your pressure off of the lock bar. And so I'm not left-handed, but I like to deploy a knife left-handed if possible, and I absolutely can. I'm not going to be good at the thumb flick just because I'm not left-handed, And the front flip, you know, even for not being left-handed, I can actuate this thing just fine. I haven't tried the what's the there you go, that cool move with the boom. Yeah, that's the first time I tried that on camera. Just learning how to do that. It's still a little awkward for me, but you can definitely get it. Um, yeah, great value in my opinion on that. Again, this is a premium, more higher end knife, so I know it's not going to be for everybody. But for those of you that are looking for something on the higher end, this is, I think, a great option. Um, let's see here. I was going to pull up his Instagram to show off the different variants. So you can see that is this one here, the Black Micarta. You're going to have two carbon fiber options, the copper tweel and aluminum tweel carbon fiber. Those ones are going to be 280, and then you can get the green or black micarta in for 270. And I gotta say, I'm probably gonna go with the green micarta just because I have so much black micarta. But yeah, I will definitely be getting in on this pre-order. One thing, and I've already talked to Kevin about this, and I feel like a complete schmuck for doing this, but I did bobble this over the weekend when I was taking it out of pocket. It was completely on me, and I dropped it, and I added a scuff. I've already disclosed that to them. I didn't want to not say something. I feel like an absolute schmuck. Kevin was super cool about it. He completely understands. I feel bad about that, but definitely wanted to disclose it to make sure he was aware. But yeah, that's it, folks. The Caelum Blade Designs, the Ari. I know I botched the pronunciations in my first video, but I asked him phonetically, how do you pronounce these, just so I can make sure. And it is Caelum Blade Designs, the Ari. I think I said the Ari. It's the Ari. So, yeah, folks, that's it. What do you think about it? Is this something that you are going to be interested in? If you can pick one up. Um, again, I think it's lovely. I think it's great. It's very gentlemanly. It's definitely got a wicked design. I love the way a front flipper looks, and the front flipper is just designed. I like the wraparound of the jimping there. Yeah. Um, and I didn't say it. Of course, I always want to see jimping pushed farther forward. I must really be in the minority on that because jimping is rarely pushed that far forward. But I just like, if I'm going to choke up, I like to feel some jimping there. But like I said, even as is. Did I talk about the ergos? I had to have talked about the ergos. Yeah, this thing feels phenomenal in hand. If I didn't, not a single hot spot. Oh, I did. Yeah, I talked about kind of how it's a neutral handle. But yeah, don't want to start going backwards. Anywho, let me know what you guys think in this or about this, and definitely follow Caelum Blade Designs on Instagram. I'll link the website as well in the description so you can sign up for notifications. If it is something that you are interested in, be on the lookout for it. And that's all I got for you folks. If you haven't already, I'm going to stop doing the whole pointing thing. I think that gets annoying. But make sure you've subscribed, and whatever other video pops up, you can check that out if you haven't already. Appreciate the support of everybody thus far, and until the next one, I bid you mofos adeuces.